Good evening, everyone, and welcome to beautiful Herrenstein Field here in Chillicothe, Ohio. The venue and site for tonight's Division 6, Region 23 Ohio State football playoff game between the number 2 seeded Fairland Dragons and the number 3 seed West Jefferson Rough Riders. I'm Jack Harris along with Dave Carroll and our producer director Doug Morse in a well-heated
very
press
nicely
box.
heated press box.
Yes, and I'm glad you all could join us. This has got the makings of a terrific football game, Coach. Rough Riders start 9 seniors out of 11 starters on offense, and they are 11-1, and they like to sling it.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about it real quick. Have quarterback Tyler Bisher. He is the coach's son. They have him listed at 6 foot, 150. I don't know, but listen to these stats. He's 255 this year of 353 for 3,401 yards. He has 34 TDs and only 8 interceptions. Listen to this one. He has 10,001 career total yards. That makes him 12th all time on the Ohio High School Athletic Association books. So he's pretty daggone good.
Yeah, I think they're going to sling it around. I talked a little bit with Coach Jackson last night, the girls' scrimmage, and he says that they're probably going to throw it 85 to 90% of the time. But they do have a good running back. The tailback is Hayden Salyer, who's 5'10", 170-pound senior. Say he's a good back, but they just don't run that much.
Well, but
They
wait
like
a minute.
to
Wait
sling
till
it
you
around.
hear this. He's got 174 carries for 1,067 yards and 16 TDs.
That's an impressive average right there.
So that's pretty good.
The Dragons come in 10-1 under the direction of Melvin Cunningham, and the Rough Riders come in at 11-1 under the direction of Sean Bisher.
Well, Coach, let me give you a little rundown on them real quick if we've got time.
We got 7 minutes.
Okay, well, let's go. They are members of the Ohio Heritage Conference. They actually finished second, if you can believe that, behind Mechanicsburg. Now, that's not too bad because we finished second behind Ironton in ours. So let's go through and give you a couple of their scores. The first game they played was Urbana. They won 48-13. Second game was Paint Valley. If you know where that's at, that's right on 50. Just down the road, actually, from here. They won that one 41-6. They played Greenon High School. They won that one 24-7. They beat Cedarville 57-0. Then they started their conference schedule. They played Catholic Central High School from Springfield. They won that one 47-27. They then played Northeastern, won that game 35-0. Then they played West Liberty Salem High School, won that one 42-28. They played Triad High School, won that one 51-7. Played Fairbanks High School, won that one 19-0. And then the last game of the season, they played Mechanicsburg. They lost that 30-13. Now, playoffs, Coach, the first round opponent was Lucasville Valley. It's from down in Scioto County, and they won that one 43-14. And then they beat Northmore last week 63-13.
Right. Well, the point system seemed to hold out pretty true. Tonight's game is the semifinals of the Region 23. The number 2 seed Fairland Dragons are playing the number 3 seed West Jefferson Rough Riders. And then tonight also the number 1 seed, the Beverly Fort Fry Cadets, are playing Barnesville, the number 4 seed, the team that knocked off Colgrove in the first round. So you got 1 versus 4 and 2 versus 3. And somebody did a good job keeping the points right because this is the way it should be.
Coach, have we got some time to talk about some season awards real quick?
Sure, go right ahead.
I don't know if you knew this or not, but J.D. Brumfield was a Southeast District Defensive Player of the Year in Division 6, which is great.
Defensive,
yes.
Yeah, he was all over the field last week.
We had some other first-teamers We had Xander Schmidt, receiver on offense. Stephen Rhodes made it as an offensive lineman. Casey Hudson made it as a defensive end. R.J. Ward made it from the defensive line, and Steeler Leap made it as a defensive back. And we also had 3 that were special mention. Alec Dement, Riley Kazee, and Mason Ward. So congratulations to all those guys. That's, those are district honors.
When you've been this successful, it's a team effort. This is a team sport, and all those guys are very deserving. And tonight they're going to face a tough task, though. West Jefferson 11-1 and Senior Layden Ball Club, and they're. When we were talking on the way up here tonight, Coach, we talked about what we thought the Dragons had to do, and we both surmised that the Dragons are going to have to get a good pass rush out of their front 4, and they have a tremendous front 4, and they have some playmakers in that defensive secondary. Bryson Hunt had an outstanding game last week with 2 interceptions, 2 touchdowns, and this Steeler Leap, great safety. J.D. Brumfield, great linebacker. And you got Bryson Hunt and Cam Kitts, along with some others. Zion Martin, who's a corner. And Cooper Cummings and Riley Kazee, a linebacker, along with J.D. Brumfield. So the teams are getting ready to come out. We're about 3 minutes away from kickoff. The Dragons are taking the field, coming across the field, and what a beautiful field. I can't get over the scoreboard. Scoreboard's almost as big as Marshall's. Really, really beautiful place to have a high school football game. And we certainly hope all of you are tuned in. And we want to give a little shout out to Charlie Dennison, who's unable to make it here tonight. He was involved in a car accident last night, and he and his wife had to go to the hospital, but they're fine. They're going to be fine. And but Charlie couldn't make it tonight. He's our IT guy, and he's got it all figured out. And you should be able to get on the IT Fairland channel. We had over 1,000 subscribers.
Hey, we got to thank everybody.
Yes.
We had 450 last Friday, Coach.
Right.
And you guys put us over the top at 1,000. That's going to do so much more for that school channel. Band concerts,
everything,
plays,
graduation.
Everything.
Yes. We're so proud of the community for their efforts in getting this IT channel and the bandwidth that we needed to show everything Fairland.
But we also need to thank people all over the country, because I heard from a lot of people I heard from people from California to Florida this week. We'll talk about shout outs probably at halftime, but there's a lot of people watching, Coach.
Yes.
And tuning in.
The Dragons, or the West Jefferson Rough Riders, won the toss and deferred, so the Dragons are going to be receiving. I think they're going to be receiving down at the south end of the field. And that would be the one with Cavaliers written across the end zone. And I got Chillicothe on the north end. The Rough Riders are now coming out of the locker room and about ready to break loose. And they do. Here they come. The Rough Riders dressed around 70 kids, Coach. And but they're playing 6 kids both ways. So I'm sure they have a lot of youngsters on the. I was talking to one of their streaming guys, and he said, "I like to go over the pronunciation of the names." I'm sure glad we did. We would have called Busher, but his name is Busher, and he says that there's not a whole lot more that's going to play. So they got 70 kids over there on the roster, but they're going to stick with about 20 guys. Probably.
And, Coach, we saw Tim Stevens here tonight, but we don't know where he disappeared to, so I don't think we're going to get any halftime stats.
I don't know. He might be over, and this is one of those, just absolutely beautiful venue. They have a visitor's press box, so he may be over on the other side in that press box. We don't know. But there's a TV station covering this, and then West Jefferson streaming it along with Fairland. And the Dragons are lined up and ready to receive. Back deep will be Xander Schmidt and Cam Kitts. for the Dragons. And now the Rough Riders are coming out. 6, 5, 4. Okay, we're about ready for kickoff. Kicking off for the West Jefferson Rough Riders is number 13, Aiden Clerico. He's got a pretty good foot from what we saw in the pregame warm-up, Coach.
He had a very nice foot. I'm going to say he's going to kick this down at least to the 10, maybe 5.
Well, Fairland, Xander Smith and Cam Kitts are standing on about the 7. So there's the whistle, and here comes the kick. And it is high and deep. And Xander takes it at about the 10-yard line. He's going right. He turns it up. He's got a save. And he is tackled at the 35-yard line. And I wanted to also tell you that we were going to have a pretty tough time getting the numbers. I think that was the kicker, Clerico, that brought him down. And the Dragons are going to start out first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
You folks at home, if they had black numbers, we could see them.
Oh, man, if they had black numbers, y'all would think we were professionals. If they've got yellow numbers on white jerseys, it makes it kind of tough with these two old sets of eyes up here. Dragons come out in a wing right, tight end left, one receiver left, and 2 backs in the backfield. Brumfield takes the handoff. He turns it up. He's got some room. Oh, he almost breaks it. Went right off the left tackle. Turned it up for about a gain of 10 yards. And that ball is going to be sitting on the 46-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go for the Dragons. Nice start for the Dragons. Big hole there, Coach. That line up front. Those guys, Casey Hudson, Stephen Rhodes, Mason Ward, Alec DeMint, and Justin McKee. This time they're in the same set. Unbalanced left. 2 backs. Hand off to Brumfield again. This time he's only going to get about 1 on the play. And that'll bring up second down, 9 yards to go.
Well, they got good penetration defensive line that time. Stopped that play right in its tracks.
Their defensive tackles, Canyon Snyder, Ethan Miller, Jarrett Simmons, and Asher Wilson for the Rough Riders. Playing a 4-3, 4 deep. Dragons come out in the same set again. Xander Smith out wide left. Steeler Leap on the wing to the right. The unbalanced left. 2 backs in the backfield. Zion Martin to the left. They faked to Brumfield. Now Peyton Jackson's going to take off with it. And he's got a little bit of room. He's going to get about 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up third down and 3 yards to go for the Dragons.
And, Coach, that was supposed to be a pass to Xander Schmidt, but they had him double covered.
Oh, I tell you what, that's not a bad idea, because that boy is a playmaker. Dragons come out and trips right this time. 1 receiver split left. Brumfield offset to the right of Jackson. Now they get the play from Coach Cunningham. Jackson takes a snap and he rolls to the right. He's got some room. Oh, and it's intercepted. That pass is intercepted. I think that's number 2, Adam Fry. He's a wide receiver. You know what? If I look here on this monitor, I'd probably see real good who that was. Number 21, MJ Book on the interception for the Rough Riders. They're going to take over right at the 50-yard line. They come out and 2 receivers to the right, 1 left with a wing left. The running back is in the pistol. That's Hayden Sire behind quarterback Tyler Bisher. There's a snap. He drops the ball and jumps on it. That's going to be about a 5-yard loss for the Rough Riders. Tyler Bisher just did not handle that. It looked like a pretty decent snap. That's a 4-yard loss. Ball sitting at the 46-yard line and brings up second down, 14 yards to go for the Rough Riders. They come out in the same set. Two receivers right, one left with the wing left. He drops back and rolls to the right. He's looking, throws it downfield, and then he overthrows it. That receiver is number 6, Ethan Hostetler. That one sailed way over his head. So that's going to bring up 3rd down, 14 for the Rough Riders.
Coach, our offense is pretty fast-paced. They get it in and get ready to go.
Yeah. Got trip receivers to the left this time, and one to the right, and one to the left. And Sire in the pistol. Bishop takes it. Oh, we've got a flag on the play. Somebody started a little too early for the Rough Riders. That's going to cost them 5 more yards. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 19 to go for the Rough Riders. The ball sitting now on the 41-yard line. I think both teams got the jitters a little bit, Coach.
I think they do, Coach. And I'll tell you, it looked like Fairland was trying to disguise what they were going to do. I think they had a blitz coming over from right there on the right side.
This time they come out and twins to the right, wing left with the wide receiver to the left. Fisher barks out the signals. He takes the snap, drops back. Now he's going to take off, and he is brought down at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 5. It's going to bring up 4th down and 14 for the Rough Riders, and they're sending in the punting unit. And back to punt is Aiden Clerico, who is the kickoff man. Punt is right down the middle. Oh, it touched a Fairland player on the foot. I don't know who's got it. Rough Riders saying they got it, and they do have it. I think that hit one of the Fairland players right on the foot, bounced sideways, and the Rough Riders jumped on it at the 30-yard line of the Fairland Dragons. So the Rough Riders have 2 turnovers already, Coach, and we're only about 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the first quarter. 8:20 on a running clock, or 8:20 left in the quarter. Twins to the right, wing left. Sire in the pistol behind Visser, and he hands off, and he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage for about a 1-yard loss. Dragons defense looks very tough right now, Coach.
Look
Get
focused.
Good penetration and getting them on the ground. This time Bisher drops back. He looks to the right. He's got one out there, and he's got it. And number 21, MJ Book on the reception, and that's going to be enough for a 1st down. Long pass to the right sideline, right on the money. And,
Coach, he threw that from the left hash. That's a nice throw.
Yes,
that's
MJ
a nice
Book
throw.
was the one who intercepted Peyton Jackson there earlier. He's got good hands, good receivers. They got 3 great receivers, Fry, Book, and Hofstetler. They come out this time, and they have tight end to the left, and Visser's going up under center with the fullback. And he hands to the tailback. He cuts it back, and he's dropped in there by number 3, Zion Martin. Or no, that's Xander Schmidt on the tackle. This time they go back to the shotgun, pistol formation. Twins to the left, wing to the right. And, oh, that's a hold. They missed that hold right there. He was being pursued by number 54, R.J. Ward. And looked like they kind of grabbed him a little bit there, Coach. Brings up second down, 8 yards to go, or third down, 8 yards to go. Ball sitting on the 15-yard line of the Dragons. They come out. Receivers are in a tight set to the right and left. Vischer takes a snap. He drops. He looks. He throws one out to the left, but it's too far, too wide. And they're going to send in the field goal unit. On to kick the field goal, Aiden Clerico, number 13. Holding is number 6. Ethan Hostetler. Rough Riders making a bid to get on the scoreboard here. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is good. And the Rough Riders take the early lead with 7:06 to go in the first quarter. West Jefferson 3, Fairland 0.
And, Coach, we gave them good field position on another miscue and
right.
allowed them to score with short field.
We got off the hook with the interception, played good defense, and then forced them to punt and got a bad break on the punt. The punt hit one of the Fairland guys in the foot, and the Rough Riders jumped on it, and they get 3 points out of it.
Sure did. Coach, I got an update. Ironton 7, Wheelersburg 3 in the first quarter.
That's interesting.
I think that's going to be a tight game. I don't think it's going to be the blowout it was at the beginning of the year.
On to kick off for the Rough Riders, number 13, Aiden Clerico, who just drilled a 32-yard field goal. Clerico approaches. His kick is high and deep again, and Xander Schmidt takes it at the 15. He runs to the right. He's got a little room, and he turns it up, and he's taken out of bounds at around the 37-yard line. Oh, they're moving him. They're moving it back. Oh, they have a pin.
Got a flag,
I
Coach?
think there's a flag on the play. I'm not sure. But they got it all the way back. Yes, he just picked the flag up at the 28, and that's going to move it back from the 28.
Got a hold.
They've got a hold on the Dragons. And that's going to move it back to about the 18. 19-yard line. The Dragons will have to start deep in their own territory. Dragons come out. Steeler Leap goes wide to the left, and Schmidt goes wide right. 2 backs in the backfield. That's Brumfield and Kitts. The toss goes to Kitts, and he's going to get a couple on the play. For a gain of 1 yard. Brings up second down 9 to go for the Dragons.
Coach, I know Sir linebacker scraped off a quick that time. Got there pretty fast.
Kitt goes wide to the right. Schmidt and Leap come left with a wing on the left. They hand to Brumfield. He turns it up. He gets about 4 on the play. He's going to bring up third down, 4 yards to go for the Dragons. Ball resting on the 20-yard line. 5:58 on a running clock to go here in the first quarter. One impressive scoreboard. It shows the game right on the scoreboard as it's happening. Dragons trips right. Now, Peyton Jackson saw an opening, and he is brought down, but not before he gets the necessary yardage for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Dragons at the 26-yard line. Dragons come out. Schmidt goes wide to the right. Leap goes wide left. 2 backs in the backfield alongside Jackson. Zion Martin. Now we got a timeout. Dragons. Evidently, Coach Cunningham didn't like what he saw, so he called timeout. That's the Dragons' first timeout of the first half.
Coach, I don't think he had the people in there he wanted. Well, Coach, we had a nice drive on the way up here today. Weather's nice. Roads were good.
I enjoyed it immensely.
Had a good meal.
Yes. Thanks again. Raising Cane's. Is that right?
That's right.
Good place. Good chicken.
I guess everybody will be happy as long as we don't start clucking, right?
5:05 to go in the first quarter.
As a matter of fact, Coach, look down what we got down in front of us on the back of the benches. There's Raising Cane's right there.
Oh, yeah. Dragons come out, wide receiver to the right. His Steeler Leap, and wide left is Xander Schmidt. 2 backs in the backfield. Peyton Jackson takes a snap. He's going to run the option. He pitches to Brumfield, and Brumfield's going to get 5 or 6 on the play. Looks like a solid 5 yards. Bring up second down, 5 yards to go for the Dragons. Dragons looking to answer this field goal by the West Jefferson Rough Riders. Excuse me. Same set, 1 right and 1 left, 2 backs in the backfield. Jackson takes it, hands off to Brumfield. He turns it up, he's got a hole, and he's brought down on a touchdown-saving tackle there. That was number 21, M.J. Book on the stop for the Rough Riders. Saved a touchdown right there, Coach.
Yes, he did. Shoestring tackle.
Not before Brumfield picks up enough for the first down. Ball rested on the 43-yard line. 4:05 on a running clock. Dragons come out in the same set. Leap goes in motion and fakes a handoff to him. Jackson turns it up, and he's going to get a good 5 yards for the Dragons. That'll bring up.
That was Xander Schmidt, Coach, and a Wildcat.
Was that Xander? Xander turned it up and picked up 6 yards. So it'll be second down, 4 yards to go. Ball sitting on the Dragon 49-yard line. Jackson returns to the huddle. We got 2 receivers wide to the right, 1 left with the wing to the right. Brumfield, they run the RPO. That's an incomplete pass. Tried to throw it out to Steeler Leap. A little too tall for Steeler.
Coach, they had that covered pretty well.
Yes. We bring up third down, 4 yards to go for the Dragons. Big play coming up here, Coach, for this drive to sustain this drive.
It's a huge play. And I'm wondering if Coach Cunningham, I didn't talk to him this week, but I'm wondering, is his philosophy this week, does he want to try to keep that time of possession, keep them from having too many touches on the ball? Yeah. That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, Dragons come out in the empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. Jackson drops back. He's looking, and he is going to be sacked. He's going to be sacked in there. That is number 66.
Well, what I was trying to say
or 65, Asher Wilson.
I wonder if he was trying to run some clock, keep the ball out of their hands, keep back the number of possessions they get.
Yep. Dragons come out in their wide right punt formation. 3 receivers to the right. Xander Smith takes a snap. He kicks it. It's a good kick. And retreating back is number 21. He's got some room, and he's still going. And he's tackled on the Fairland side of the 50 at about the 40. Excuse me. They got a sideline warning on the Rough Riders. There's no yardage on the first sideline warning. So the Rough Riders are going to take over at the Fairland 38-yard line. 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rough Riders leading 3-0 over the Dragons. They've got some good team speed, Coach. They've sent 3 receivers to the right with the wing to the left. And the tight end. Those guys both look like they're on the line of scrimmage. And hands off to the back, and he turns it up. Nice gain on the play of about 8 yards. They'll bring up a second down, 2 yards to go for the Rough Riders. Ball sitting on the Dragons' 31-yard line. Come out, twin receivers to the left, 2 receivers right. Send one of the guys on the left in motion. He hands off, and they got running room again. That's Sawyer. He turns it up, and he's going to get plenty. That's Hayden Sawyer, number 26.
Well, Coach, it looks like they found something in the Fairland defense they're going to take advantage of.
Yeah, they went wide twice with relative easy success. First down, 10 to go for the Rough Riders. The ball at the Fairland 18-yard line. This time they bring out 1 receiver right and 1 left with a tight end to the left, or wing left, excuse me. High backfield. He fakes the handoff to Sawyer, and he's going to be sacked on the play by number 54, R.J. Ward. Split the defenders, and just as Bisher turned to throw it down the field, Ward wrapped him up from behind and took him down. That's going to be a loss of about, 9 yards on the play. They'll bring up second down, 19 yards to go. Ball now on the Fairland 32-yard line. 2 receivers left and 2 to the right. Bisher takes a snap. He drops. He throws it right down the middle, and it is caught down there at the 1-yard line.
Is that 21, Coach?
Yes, 21. M.J. Book, who's made several plays already for the Rough Riders.
Well, Coach, he's a nice receiver. He's
Bisher laid it right on the numbers.
Book has had 63 catches this year for 1,084 yards and 20 TDs. So
wow,
he's a good player. And by the way, I think we were in man coverage right there, and Bisher threw that ball where only his receiver could get it because there was good coverage on the play.
Right, draped on his back, but he put it right on the numbers. And Book made the reception, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. The West Jefferson Rough Riders 3, the Fairland Dragons 0. They're playing like a bunch of seniors, Coach.
Well, you said they have 9 on offense. I mean, that's a lot of experience right there. And these guys, I mean, they've been in the playoffs several years.
Right.
Several years. So, you know, they've been in Well, the playoffs, so this, Coach, 2020, 2019, 2018, 2017, 2014, 2013, and we could keep going.
Yeah, they placed 8 seniors on defense. So they're a well-seasoned ball club. And the Dragons going to have to come up with a stop here. First and goal, ball on the 1-yard line. Getting ready to start the second quarter. They're going to come out with 1 receiver right, 2 tight ends, and I backfield. Fisher up under center. He takes the snap. He hands to Salyer, and he's in. He was met at the goal line, but he just got the ball over the goal line, and it's going to be a touchdown. And on to kick the extra point, Aiden Clerico for the Rough Riders. Number 6, Ethan Hostetler, will hold. Snap is good, the hold is down, and the kick hits the goalpost, the upright on the right, and bounces back. So that's going to make it 9-0. West Jefferson.
Got an update for you. Ironton Fighting Tigers 14, Withersburg Pirates 3. They're still in the first quarter. We're going to have to get something going here on this drive here in the second quarter. We need to get some kind of
You know where
points.
they're playing that game?
Playing at Portsmouth High School.
Portsmouth High School. $11:53 to go in the second quarter. Dragons trailing 9-0. And on to kick off for the West Jefferson Rough Riders, Aiden Clerico. Back deep for the Dragons is Andrew Schmidt and Cam Kitts. This time it's a little pooch kick. Steeler Leap takes it, and he turns it up, and he's got some room. He's over the 50-yard line down to the 47-yard line of the West Jefferson Rough Riders.
It's good field position. Good field position.
Good run back there by Steeler Leap. Got that ball on the go and found a little crease and got it on the plus side of the 50 for the Dragons. Dragons need an answer here, Coach.
That's why I said I think this is a big drive for us. We need to get some kind of points out of this drive.
Riley Kazee is in at the wing. He goes in motion to the left. The Dragons are going to run the quarterback keeper, and he turns it up for 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down, 6 to go. Ball at the 43-yard line. Bryson Hunt checks in for the Dragons. He and Xander Schmidt go wide to the left. Steeler Leap is on the wing with the tight end, Riley Kazee. Leap goes in motion to the left. He hands to Brumfield. He's met right at the line of scrimmage. He spins away, and he's able to gain 1 or 2 on the play. Looks like about a 1-yard gain.
Tell you what, the interior of the Rough Riders defense did a good job right there, clogging everything up. No place for JD to go.
Brumfield comes out this time. And in the backfield is Steeler Leap. Offset to the left of Jackson. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Third down, 5. He's going deep. He's got Xander Schmidt out there, and it just went over his right shoulder. It just misfired there a little bit. It was pretty much on the money, but over
nice
the wrong
throw.
shoulder. That's going to bring up third down. Excuse me, is that fourth down? Fourth down, 5 yards to go. Dragons going to go for it. Cam Kitts comes wide to the right. 3 receivers go left. Leap, Hunt, and Schmidt. Brumfield offset to the right. This time he's throwing deep down the left sideline, and that pass is incomplete. And no flag on the play.
I believe that was a good play.
Pretty good coverage. That was intended for, I think, Bryson Hunt down the left sideline. And the Dragons are going to turn the ball over on downs. That's going to give the West Jefferson Rough Riders possession at their own 42-yard line. West Jefferson comes out with 2 receivers to the right and 1 left, and 2 backs in the backfield on either side of Bisher. One goes in motion, fakes the hand, gives the handoff to Sire. He turns it up on the right side, and he gains about 4 on the play. Dragons thought they recovered a fumble, but the officials say otherwise. And that'll bring up second down and 6 yards to go for the Rough Riders. Two receivers either way. No, it's an empty backfield. 3 receivers left and 2 to the right. Bisher. Now they shift into the pistol with 3 receivers going left with a wing to the right. And swing one out here to Sire. He's got a little room, but he's dragged down from behind by number 56, Casey Hudson. With a gain of about 2 on the play, bring up third down, 4 yards to go. Third down, let's make a 3rd and 5. Ball sitting on the 47-yard line. 2 receivers go right with the tight end to the left with the wing left. Sire in the pistol behind Bisher. He hands to Sire. He runs into the wall over there. Number 54, R.J. Ward, wrapped him up right. He got 1 yard on the play. That's going to bring up 4th down and 4th down and 4 yards to go. That's going to bring out the punting unit and on to punt for the Rough Riders. Aiden Clerico. Snap is good. Clerico gets the kickoff. Back deep. Steeler Leap. He wiggles around and gets a little bit.
It's pretty good punt coverage.
Yes, good coverage. There's 4 guys around Steeler when the initial contact was made. And that's going to give the Dragons the ball at their own 25-yard line. Excuse me. Yes, up at the 25. Dragons take over with 7 minutes and 58 seconds to go in the first half. Dragons trailing 9-0. Dragons come out, 1 receiver right and 1 left, 2 backs in the backfield. Jackson takes a snap, runs the option to Cam Kitts, and he gets nothing. He is taken down at the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up second down. And we got an injured player down for West Jefferson.
Coach, they defended that play nicely.
Yes, they did.
Very well.
Very well covered.
Let's hope that young man's okay.
It
Seemed to be
seems
in a
like
lot
he's
of
holding
pain.
his hand or his wrist. I think that's number 24, Weston Kimley.
Well, we can't see from here what they're looking
Well, I
at.
saw a 4, and he's the only 4. I don't think it's Petrie. It could be Petrie. He's a linebacker, 54, but I'm not sure. We'll see here in just a second. 7 minutes, 43 seconds to go. And that is 24. That's Weston Kimley. But he's up and he's walking off, moving his wrist around. I think the young man's going to be okay. Replacing him is number 17, Ryan Danford. Dragons rolling out to the left. Jackson turns it up, and he is clotheslined at the 24-yard line. And that's going to bring up third down 11 for the Dragons. I think that was, Xander Schmidt who ran the ball there out of the Wildcat, because Peyton Jackson's checking in. Dragons come out, and they have three receivers to the left.
And Coach, we're
and
down
one
to 3
to the right.
seconds on the clock. He's going to have to call timeout.
He got the snap off. He fakes it. I don't know what they've got.
Got a timeout, Fairland.
Coach Cunningham called timeout right before the snap, trying to avoid the delay of game penalty. That's the second timeout for the Dragons. They have one left here in the first half. Though with 6 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first half, your score, West Jefferson 9, Fairland 0.
I've been impressed with their defense. I'm going to be honest with you.
They get to the ball quickly. They're, 11-1 for a reason.
That's true. I mean, you can tell they're well coached. They've had almost everything.
And I think they've done a good job with their scouting report.
Absolutely. They seem like they have every. I mean, I was just watching them run that option. They had every option covered on that play. Well, let's see what Coach Cunningham comes up with. 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. This is a tough call right here.
Yeah. The Dragons need to sustain this drive and put some points on the board. So the Dragons have come out with 2 receivers to the right, Hunt and Schmidt, and 1 receiver left, and wing right. Jackson takes the snap, fakes to Brumfield. And they've got him corralled, and they drop him in the backfield at around the 12-yard line. And that's going to force the Dragons to punt it away.
Fourth and 22, Coach.
That brings up 4th down, 22 to go. punts away, and it's fairly short. It's only going to make it to about the Fairland 42. They're going to place it down at the about the 41-yard line of the Dragons. The West Jefferson's got excellent field position here. Start their next possession. They're going to come out with 3 receivers to the right. Sire in the pistol. They actually have 4 receivers right. And they got a tight wing. Fisher takes a snap. He hands to Sire. Sire's got a hole. He turns it up for about a gain of 6 or 7 on the play.
Coach, he's shifty little back.
Yes. Give him 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd down, 5 yards to go. Ball at the 36. They come out with one receiver right, one left with the wing to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. He steps back and he's throwing deep. And
that should be offensive pass interference.
They can't. Surely they're not going to.
He grabbed a hold of him. The offensive man grabbed a hold of him.
I don't know. They might have. I don't know if they're going to get him for not turning around, but they have called pass interference on the Dragons. That's going to give them the 1st down, 15 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Well, I wish we had replay because I'm telling you, that offensive player had his arms around him.
I don't know whether they're going to show it on the board there or not. But they called pass interference on the Dragons. Going to take it down to the 21-yard line and bring up 1st down and 10 for West Jefferson. Now we got 3 receivers to the right. Wing to the left. With Salyer in the pistol. He's going to hand to Salyer again and run that same play off the right tackle. He's only going to get about, I don't know, he got
5 yards.
Close to 5 yards on the play. Let's make it 4. Brings up 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Ball at the 17-yard line. West Jefferson comes out, twin receivers to the right, 1 wide left with the wing left. Fisher in the shotgun. And we got a false start on the Rough Riders. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. Two receivers to the right, 2 tight to the left. Fisher in the shotgun. Send the receiver in the slot on motion. A hand to Sire. He cuts it up. He's going to get about a good chunk of it back there, Coach.
He got about 8 yards.
That takes it down to the 16-yard line, where that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 yards to go for the Rough Riders. Twin receivers right and 2 to the left. He sends him in motion again. This time he's looking to pass, and he's got one over the middle, but it's too high for number 21, MJ Book. Sails over his head, incomplete. I'll bring up 4th down and 5 yards to go, and they're bringing in the field goal unit. On to kick the field goal is Aiden Clerico, who has one already from about 32 yards. This one is going to be from about 34 yards. Make it 33 yards. Ball will be set down on the 23. Add 10 of the end zone. It'll be a 33-yard field goal attempt. snap is good, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And that's going to extend the Rough Rider lead to 12-0 over the Dragons. 3 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first half. Dragons trail 12-0.
And we've been our own worst enemy first half.
Yeah, the one interception we got by with, but the punt, the muff punt, that hurt.
Penalty down here on this drive hurt.
Yes.
Coach, I got an update.
Go with it.
Ironton Fighting Tigers 14, Wheelersburg Pirates 10 in the second quarter.
Oh, it's getting interesting.
I want to mention, you and I went down to the restroom facilities at this place, and are those not some of the nicest restrooms we've ever been in?
Oh, wow. This whole place is amazing. We got heat on here, in here. I'm going to have to take my jacket off. And really nice facility. Probably the nicest we've been in.
Super nice press box. This is really nice.
Dragons back deep. Cam Kitts and Xander Schmidt. Clerico approaches. This time he's going to pooch it again. This time it's going to come to Steeler Leap again. And he works his way up to almost the 40-yard line. The ball is going to rest on about the, looks like they're going to give him the 40-yard line. The Dragons, make it to 39.
And Coach, we've had decent field position every time.
Yes, we need to get something going here, Coach. Make this interesting. It's still a close game, we're a two-score game. Dragons come out, one receiver to the left, tight end right with the wing right, and two backs in the backfield. Hand off to Brumfield, and he's going nowhere.
Coach, I'm telling you, their
defense,
their
4 or
front,
5 guys met him at the line of scrimmage.
They're doing a good job up front. They
Actually,
really are.
He does gain 1 yard on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 9, ball at the 40-yard line.
Their defensive line and their two linebackers they're playing have really, really done a good job because they're really playing a 4-2-5 against us.
They're good sized fellas up there. That defensive end must go about 6'4". 3 receivers to the left. Jackson. He runs the slip screen, and we got enough for a first down. I don't know who that was. Steeler Leap on the reception for the Dragons. He turns it up and gets about 12 on the play. And that's going to take it to the Rough Rider 48-yard line. First down, 10 to go for the Dragons. 2 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the half. 3 receivers to the right, 1 left. Jackson rolls to his right, runs the shovel pass to Brumfield. He's got some room, and he has got enough for the first down. He's going to go about 15 on the play. That's going to take it down to the 33-yard line. The Dragons looking to answer. Get on the scoreboard and make a game of this. 3 receivers to the right, 1 left. They ran the shovel pass that time to Brumfield, turned it up. A nice gain of 15 yards on the play. Jackson looking. He ducks under. Now he throws it. And he got one wide open. That's Xander Schmidt. Makes the reception. 2 hands above his head. Caught it and backed into the end zone. And the Dragons are on the scoreboard. With 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the half, the Dragons put a crooked mark up there, Coach.
And, Coach, that's the answer we needed right there.
Yes, sir. Now we got us a ball game, 12-6. Alex Bruce, they were running swinging gate. They're going for 2, and it's going to be good. That is Bryson Hunt. took the snap from the center. And the 2-point conversion is good for the Dragons. That's going to make it 12-8.
Hey, that's a great call right there.
Yep.
Great call.
They got great, good momentum right there. It has shifted to the Dragons. And now with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go, we'll see what the Rough Riders have in mind. This is the way it's supposed to be, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, it is. This is playoff football. This is.
I
always liked these games when I was coaching better than a blowout. I know that sounds crazy, people at home, but
oh yeah, especially if you get the W. But those are great. The Dragons are right in this one now. They put 8 points up on the board, and the Rough Riders are back to receive the kickoff from the Dragons for the first time tonight. Kicking off for the Dragons, Alex Bruce. His kick is short, and it's picked up over there and fumbled, but it rolls out of bounds.
Coach, I got another update. Fort Fry is up 7-0 on Barnesville for the moment. Thank you, Nick Eplin, for that.
Rough Riders going to take over on their own 32. They're twin receivers each way. Fairly tight on the left. Salyer in the pistol behind Bisher. They send the man in motion from the right to the left. They hand to Salyer, and he gets a 1 or 2 yard gain on the play. Dragons fired up now. Brings up second down, 9 yards to go for the Rough Riders. Come out, same set. Twins to the right, twins tight to the left. Fisher takes the snap, he's looking, he throws deep down the right side, and it is almost brought in there by number 21, MJ Book. Got his hand on it,
Coach,
but he was unable to bring it in.
That was a great pass because
right
the
on the
only
money.
person that could catch that ball was that receiver. And he was double covered. That is a great pass. I'm going to give that kid some credit.
He's got an arm on him now. He's a senior. That's Tyler Bisher, 155-pound senior, thrown for over 3,400 yards this year. 34 touchdowns. He takes a snap, and they run the draw play to Salyer. He's got a little room, and it's fumbled. But I think the receiver for, yes, that's Book again, I believe. No, that's number 6. That's Ethan Hostetler, able to jump on that. They got enough for the first down.
Boy, the Rough Riders dodged a bullet right there.
Yes, they did. This time we're going to call, let's see what they got. Oh, we got one down for the Dragons.
I did not see who that was.
We have timeout for an injured player right now. We cannot see the number.
Doug, can you see who that is?
No. Who's ever attending to him is right in the view of the camera. Whoever it is getting up now. I think at least he's setting up. 7.
27?
27 or 7? That'd be Steeler Leap, number 27. He's already had his share of injuries in his young career. Let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, Steeler's a great kid.
Oh, one of the finest. If you just took away the football ability and his athletic ability, you'd say he's one of the finest young men ever. He's just a superhuman being. He gets up. I don't know whether he got his bell rung or what, but he's walking off the field.
Looks a little woozy, Coach.
Yeah, he might have got his bell rung there. He looks like he's going to be okay. They'll probably come over and go through the concussion protocol. It looks to me like he's trying to tell him he's all right. Fisher rolls to his right. He's looking to run the go pattern. Number 21, MJ Book, ran a little out and up.
I'll tell you what, Xander Schmidt did a great job.
Yes.
That was
located
him, had him
ball.
man, had a great job locating him.
That's not Book. That's number.
That was the running back.
Oh,
Coach.
that was running back. Sire came out of the backfield, did a little out and up, and was overthrown by Bisher. This time we got twin receivers to the right, a wing left with a receiver left. Sire in the pistol behind Bisher. Bisher takes the snap, fakes to Sire. He's going deep again. This time it's caught by number 21, MJ Book. He's made play after play, and that ball is going to be downed at about the 7-yard line with 42 seconds to go in the half. Rough Riders looking to put some more on the board.
Coach, that was again another perfect pass. The kid's double covered, still comes up and makes a great play.
And we got a timeout on the field. This is going to be a timeout, West Jefferson. They've got it down in the red zone. Ball resting on the 7. When I talk about the red zone, for those of you who don't understand, anything inside the opponent's 20 is considered a red zone. So the ball's resting on the 7. West Jefferson head coach John Bisher calls timeout.
I'd say he's probably calling 2 plays, maybe 3 right now. Got an update. C.J. Hayes said Fort Fry's up 21-0 over Barnesville.
30.5 seconds to go in the half. Rough Riders threatening to put some more on the board. Got 3 receivers to the right. We got a wing to the left. Fisher hands to Sire. He turns it up. He's going to get 2 or 3 on the play. Looks like he's going to be down around the 4-yard line. We'll bring up 2nd down and goal. Ball. They're back on it quickly. Fisher barking out the signals. He hands it to Sire again. He's around right in, and he's in the end zone for a touchdown. That's going to extend the lead 18-8 with 7.6 seconds to go in the half. The Rough Riders put another one on the board. Clerico is on the attempt the extra point. That's a big score right there.
Absolutely, and they're going to get the ball coming out.
Yes,
second
they're
half.
going to get the ball first. Hostetler holds. Snap is good. It's down. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 7.6 seconds to go in the half, the Rough Riders extend their lead back out to 11. 19-8.
Well, good teams find a way and answer, and this team's a good team.
Big answer right there. This is a very good team.
What's time is on that clock, Coach?
7.6 seconds.
I guess we'll pooch that again, I'd say, probably.
Chillicothe on to kick off for the Rough Riders. He approaches, and he's going to squib it this time. Over there to get it for the Dragons. And number
Is that Bryson
7.
Hunt? Was that 7?
Number 7 for the Dragons.
Christian Collins.
Christian Collins fielded that kickoff. Was able to get it up to the 46-yard line. The Dragons will probably have enough time for one play. 3.2 seconds to go. You reckon they're nil on it or go deep?
I would throw something intermediate and just try to get Xander
Yeah.
or somebody out in the open, maybe
Well,
break
they've
them
got
loose.
five
They got 5 deep.
Five
So
deep, at least 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. The linebackers about 8 yards off the line of scrimmage, and they have 3 linemen. And we got a timeout.
yeah, run something short, intermediate. Just hit somebody, try to make a play.
Maybe we'll see that hook and ladder again.
Could be. As I always say, I don't know anybody that would run that play.
Well, with 3.2 seconds to go. But they've got, like you said, they've got 5 deep.
Yeah, they're just not going. They're not going to get anything if they throw it deep.
Yeah.
I don't think. Just get your receiver out in space, let him make a play. Coach, at halftime, we've got a lot to talk about. We got all kinds of OVC performers we got to talk about. And we got some shout-outs we need to talk about. So
I knew you would have the scoop, Coach.
hey,
You never fail.
I got it right here.
Dragons, 3 receivers to the right. We're going to send one in motion. We're going to hand off to Kitts. He's going around right in. He's got a little room. He's on the go. He's down to about the 31 or 32-yard line. That's going to run out the clock for the first half. Nice gain of about 25 for Cam Kitts, but he's tackled at the 32, and that's going to end the half. Your score at halftime, the West Jefferson Rough Riders 19 and the Fairland Dragons 8. Still got a ball game.
Coach, let's take about a 2-minute break, and we'll come back
Sure.
and go over some of this stuff.
All righty. We'll be right back. A couple minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to halftime with the Rough Rider Band. Tonight, we salute all our military veterans. Thursday, the United States celebrated Veterans Day. The 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month is set aside as the time to celebrate those who have served our country. We salute all those who have served our country. We open with the patriotic melody of Battle Hymn of the Republic and America the Beautiful. time, we would like to recognize any veteran in attendance, no matter what side of the field you're on. Please stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all join in a round of applause for all those who have served our country? We appreciate all that you have done to give our country a better place to live. In honor of those veterans who are no longer with us, please stand for a moment of silence. Thank you. Now the Rough Rider Band salutes all veterans with Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA.
Okay, we're back here at halftime where the Dragons are trailing the West Jefferson Rough Riders 19-8. And now I'm going to turn it over with some information from my cohort, Dave Carroll, who's going to fill us in on some awards that the Dragons have accumulated this football season.
Coach, I wanted to go over we had some all OVC performers in fall sports. Just want to kind of mention those. And,
Sure.
First of all, we're going to talk about golf. Landon Roberts was the male golfer of the year. The OVC did great. Ran into his mom and dad and sister at the Marshall game last night. It was good to see them. But Landon, congratulations there. Also, Jeremiah Pfizer was also on the first team, and then Cameron Mayo was honorable mention.
So Jeremiah's a freshman too, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, good. Jeremiah's a freshman. I mean, a good job there. So let's move over to girls cross country. We had two first teamers. We had Reese Barnett, plays basketball too, and Brinkley Spears. Honorable mention was Gracie Roberts. So we had three in there. Boys cross country, of course, we had Brody Buchanan, Dalton Griffin, and Owen Baker. I call him Cuz.
And Brody's just a freshman.
Yep. And Owen's just a freshman. So future looks good there. Boys soccer, first team, Evan Williams and Ryan Chafin. Honorable mention was Gabe Polson and Parker Wyatt. Girls soccer, first team, we had three. We had Maddie Miller, Jessica King, and Lexi Steele. Honorable mention was Callie Hall and Cameron Barnett, which is Reese's sister. So we had two sisters in different sports that were all conference or honorable mention.
We had a brother sister too, didn't we? Gracie and Landon, are they cousins?
I think so.
Shows you how much I know.
All right, let's finish. We got girls volleyball. First team was Kaylee Meyer and Alyssa Burcham, and honorable mention was Brooklyn Lovejoy. Now I have one more thing, and I just found this out today. I didn't know, I guess. So we had all district in soccer, and that's voted on by the sports writers. And first team was Parker Wyatt. Second team was Gabe Polson. Honorable mention was Ryan Chafin and Jamison Louder. So congratulations to all of our athletes, and I hope I didn't forget anybody. So I got a list of shout-outs today.
All right, go.
We got a bunch. Now, I heard from people from all over the country this week. So the first one I want to give is to Chris and Stephanie Weaver. And they got 5 boys, Harley, Zach, Isaiah, Ryder, and Roman. And they're down in West Palm Beach, Florida. And also Stephanie's sister, Sandy Wortley, her husband Jason, son Alex, and daughter Lexi. And if you remember these 2 girls, they were the Gould sisters from back in the day. So I want to shout out to all you guys down there in Florida. You know, hope you're all enjoying the weather down there. I'm sure it's nice and balmy.
I tried to bring up the weather. It was 40 degrees here at kickoff, and it said feels like 35, and it did. But when my phone came up, it was still sitting on North Myrtle Beach. It's just a cool 60 down there.
Oh, was that all? That's shorts and t-shirt weather. You know, Coach, we have 3 athletes down in Cedarville playing basketball.
Yes.
And I want to give those guys a shout out. We got Emily Chapman. She's a senior. That's Chastity Rigg's daughter. We got Allie Marshall. Okay, and that's Renee and Eddie's daughter. She's a junior. And then we got Colin Van Horn on the guys' team. He's a senior. Now, I know about the girls' scores. I know last night they won the first game 88-37.
Wow.
They won today in overtime 88-82, and then Emily had 20 points today, and she's senior point guard, so she's doing really, really well. So shout out to all you guys down there. Hope you guys are listening and enjoying. I want to shout out to Frank and Lori Folks again. You know, he's the beef man, but
His face is getting red right now. You know
probably
that.
he's blushing. Anyway, I want to get a shout out. I heard from his daughter Emmy this week. She's out in California in San Diego, you know, enjoying La Jolla Beach, I'm sure, out there, enjoying that nice 70-degree weather. If you've never been out in San Diego and La Jolla Beach, that place is beautiful.
No, I hear that San Diego's the best place to go, California.
It's great. Another shout out, I heard somebody this week, Chelsea Stanley, and she got a sister Chloe. They're twin, and their dad Phil. I want to give them a shout out. They're tuning in tonight. Mindy and Andy Clark. Andy Clark used to be the coach out at Chesapeake. He's now the athletic director.
Right, I saw Andy not too long ago.
So, hey, Andy and Mindy, hope you guys are doing well. Good to hear from you. I want to shout out to Doug Morris, who's here with us.
Sure.
He needs it. I mean, he comes in and does this for us,
And he won't let us do anything.
No,
He's afraid we're going to screw something up.
Well, probably. He didn't want us plugging any cords, that's for sure, when we tried. But that's okay. And we have a birthday that we need to shout out to. Happy birthday to Gracie Allen. That's Mike and Rena Allen's granddaughter.
Right, I saw that
and
today.
Chad Gracie's daughter. And she's a big 19, I think, this year. So
Wow.
happy birthday, Gracie. And I didn't forget you. All right. And I better get down the family now, and then it's your turn. You're going to let me go first today.
Sure.
First of all, Nick and Anissa down in South Carolina. Isabel's home watching the dogs. She said she was going to tune in tonight, so shout out to her. Love you, Isabella. Love you, Nick and Anissa. And, of course, Brand. She's working tonight, so Brand, love you, too. I got my nephew, Ryan, in Birmingham. He's supposed to be listening. Got my niece, Elizabeth, her husband, Zach, and little Noah. I'm sure he's sleeping right now. And, of course, the originator of the Cottagers, Mary and Tom Johnson, are home watching us on the big screen. And last but not least, shout out to Miss Montgomery, Cheyenne River, and Levi. And if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. Don't be
Okay.
mad.
We got about 7 minutes, almost 8 minutes to go before the start of the second half. I'm going to shout out to the family. Peggy, my dear wife, 39 years. My daughters Ashley and Holly, and Holly's got a birthday coming up here on Tuesday.
Well, happy birthday, Holly.
Yeah, and Ashley's daughter Stella, my oldest granddaughter, has a birthday on Monday. So Monday and Tuesday, I'm going to be eating a lot of ice cream and cake.
Well, does that mean your sugar's going to be up?
Most likely. Shout out to Keith and Matt, Ashley and Holly's husbands, and my grandchildren, Stella, Lola, Cash, Rosie, and Frankie, in that order. 4 daughters and 1 grandson. Hope you guys are enjoying the broadcast. I want to shout out to a couple I saw not too long ago. I told them I'd give them a shout out. Joyce and Johnny Jones. Hello, back in Proctorville. And
Well, you better
of course,
shout out to their kids, JW and Jennifer. You better not forget them.
You got it, brother.
I mean,
And of course, my guys down in Florida, Bob Angelo, Ricky Ray Roberts, Barry and Tanya Gill and their daughter Megan, J.D. Leap and his family. I want to shout out to the entire Leap family. They were one of the first families that we met when we moved from Huntington over to Proctorville. Terry Leap is the oldest, and then Susie. And we got Gary and J.D., along with Janetta and Debbie. Debbie Stife and Rob, they're watching. I don't know if they're still down in Florida or up in Columbus. But hello to all of my Florida friends and the Leap family. I saw Gary and Pam here earlier this evening. Got a good crowd here tonight on both sides of the stadium. And what a beautiful stadium it is. Shout out down to my brother Mike and Cheryl, who are watching in Tampa. My sister Frances is watching in Gallipolis. My brother Rick, who's probably watching at home in Proctorville. I think I've got just about all the family covered there. I want to say hello to Mom. Mom's down in the nursing home, but she's probably not watching. If she could get it, she would. She's a big sports fan. She loves football and basketball and all that. So that's going to do it for the shout-outs right now, unless I think of something else.
Well, there's something I need to add. I just heard from Charlie. He said that he and Valerie are doing fine, but he wanted me to let you know this. Apparently, we have some kind of chat, I guess, that goes along with the YouTube, I guess. And he said to please announce chat room to keep it clean. He said,
Announce
IT
what?
Fairland, to keep it clean. Apparently, there's some kind of comments that he had to block a couple, and he says, IT Fairland is filtering the chat room, so please keep the talk clean.
Oh, it's the chat room.
It's the chat room.
I was going to say, I know what.
No, it's not us. It's the chat room, whatever that is. I don't really know, but Charlie's not here to explain it. But anyway, so you guys out there on the chat, just keep it clean for us. We'd appreciate it. And Coach Stacy Fridley said, shout out to Coach Carroll and Coach Harris. Love you guys. You all do an awesome job. So appreciate that, Stacy.
Who was that?
Stacy Fridley.
Oh, thank you, Jason. We're coming to you from Chillicothe, Ohio, in one of the nicest venues. Coach, I think we're going to turn the heat back on.
Well, you can put your
Somebody
jacket back
said it on 86. We're starting to shed clothes and had to step outside and cool down a little bit. We got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go until the second half starts.
Coach, I wanted to say one more thing.
Go right ahead.
Good friend of the family, Susie Bowen, lost her brother this week. And
Oh, no.
He's been fighting, several things. And, Susie, our prayers with you guys, the family, Carl and everybody, your mom and dad. Just wanted to let you all know that we're thinking about you and praying about you because that's tough. He's been sick for a while and really been suffering.
Yeah.
So shout out to you guys. Prayers are with you.
Yeah, I better shout out to Rusty Smith and Krista.
Oh, you better.
Yeah, he better come get that twin bed tomorrow.
Oh, and we were talking about a guy on the way up here, Jason Moore, so he sent me a message that said we're just a couple rednecks.
Shout out to Becky Zimmerman. Saw Becky today. She came over, and I was trying to get the link on her phone, and she's got a different kind of phone than I do, and it wasn't, for some reason, I sent it to her through Messenger, and she didn't get it, but then I called her up and told her that I had something else for her from the apartment there, and she said, don't worry, I'm going to the game. So she's here at the game. I think she came up with Wendy Short, and if you get a chance to watch this, hello, Becky.
Well, I'll tell you, we got a message from Missy Gorby, and she said, thanks, guys, for doing all the games for us. Well, Missy, we love doing it. We had a good time.
Yeah, we were talking about that on the way up. It's, a couple of former coaches, and I think Dave's about ready to well, he has retired from coaching, and I've retired since 2013. And we talked about, missing the game and the coach's office and the camaraderie that you enjoy with each other. But
we don't miss the headaches.
No, we don't miss the bad stuff that goes with it. But anyway, we came to the conclusion that we just love this job of bringing you Fairland football on YouTube and our local Armstrong channel. And we appreciate the opportunity to do this because it keeps us connected. And we really enjoy doing this. And hopefully we can continue. Right now, the Dragons trail the West Jefferson Rough Riders 19-8. Second half in about 45 seconds. Rough Riders have returned to the field. The Dragons have yet to come out of the locker room, and here they come.
Well, I'll tell you what, Coach, we have Lori Falks just sent me a message, and we better recognize our cheerleaders.
Absolutely. I don't know them. That's your job.
And let's hope Frank's not blushing. Okay. Fairland High School cheerleaders competition today results. They got third out of 8 teams and got their bid, which I don't know what that means. And I didn't. That's a UCA competition at Disney, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
And also, we got the little general from up in Athalia. It is her 83rd birthday.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Juanita.
Yes.
Juanita Dillon. I saw that her birthday was coming up.
So shout out to the little general. Her and Kenny, I'm sure, listen. I'm sure Shelley's probably listening.
I call him the self-appointed mayor. He's from
and Brenda.
Upper Athalia. He's not from Lower Athalia. But hope you guys enjoy the broadcast.
Well, Coach, I think, you know what, we might as well talk about, let's go ahead and talk about the cheerleaders. I swear I thought I had all their names here. We could recognize them. They were in, I think they were in Lexington today and drove straight here. And your cheerleaders, guys, the seniors are Lexi Steele, she's a captain. Maddie Workman, she's a captain. Holly Scheibelhood and Jalen Gerald. Your juniors are Ryan Henry, Casey Adkins, Brooklyn Hall, Amelia Butler, and Mackenzie Maynard. Your sophomores are Katie Stitt, Kenzie Ray. Freshmen, Mary Kate Porter, Lily Rickard, and Jenna Picklesheimer. So congratulations, girls, on your bid. I'm sure we'll find out what that means this week. They will tell me.
Yeah, I think they went directly from Lexington to Chillicothe, about a 3-hour bus ride, and they were here on time.
And that's awesome.
We got about a minute and a half yet to go for the second half warm-ups. After the teams come out on the field, they put 3 minutes on the clock and let each team warm up. So we're about almost a minute away from the second half kickoff. The Dragons will be kicking off to the Rough Riders, who won the toss and deferred to the second half. And this is going to be a big series for the Fairland defense. They need a 3-and-out or a stop of some type and get the ball back and dent the scoreboard again.
Well, let's hope the Dragons have made some adjustments for the second half. And let's hope Steeler Leap comes out and gets to play here the second half. We don't know any.
I don't see him. Where is he?
Looking, and I didn't see him, but I don't know. So we'll just have to keep our eye out and see if he's back. Let's hope he's not hurt. He was a little wobbly there when he walked out, so. And folks, thanks to all you at home for following us and subscribing and allowing us to come into your homes. And
sure, we got 1,000 subscribers this week after we had just 450 last week. So,
Coach, I think we're up to 1,070.
Oh, really?
I think that's what somebody told me. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask Charlie. He would know for sure how many we have.
It's a fine stealer on the sidelines. Bruce kicks off. It's short to his left. It's taken in there, and Rough Riders going to get excellent field position across the 40-yard line. At about the 41-yard line.
Coach, I think both teams have decided that we're not kicking to the deep end.
It doesn't seem that way. So Rough Riders going to take over at their own 41. They come out. Two receivers to the right. Fairly tight to the line of scrimmage as well as to the left. Fisher in the shotgun with Sire behind him in the pistol. And he's going to hand to, he's got some room. Sire takes it off the right side, turns it up for about an 11-yard gain. That's going to be good enough for a Rough Rider first down. Ball on the Fairland 48-yard line.
Coach, I think they found something on that end over at Fairland. They're coming up to the line. He's just kicking that thing outside and getting outside. We have no outside contain over there.
Same set, twins right and left. Fisher takes a snap, same play. Hand it off. And the same result, about a 12-yard gain for Sire. That's Hayden Sire, number 26, on the carry for the Rough Riders. He got enough for another first down. And now they're down to the Fairland 37-yard line, first down and 10. They're going to come out in the same set again. Tight twins right, tight twins left. Fisher in the shotgun. He takes the snap. Hand to, and he fumbles, and it is recovered by the Dragons. Picked up, and that's Bryson Hunt going down the right sideline. He's still on his feet, but he's knocked down.
We got a flag on the
West
play, Coach,
Jefferson 42-yard line.
I'll take that back. That's just a mark the fumble. I wish they'd go back to the blue bean bag. That'd be a lot easier.
Really. That orange bean bag throw you off. I know several times this year I thought it was a flag, but it was the bean bag. Well, the Dragons get a break. Sire fumbled after another nice gain and was picked up there by Hunt. And he returned it all the way across the 50 down to the 41-yard line. That's the break the Dragons needed to get back in this thing. We got twins right. Cam Kitts goes in motion. He runs the jet sweep to the left. And he's met after about a 1-yard gain. Ball
Coach, that's
will be on the 40-yard line. Bring up second down 9.
That's super defense right there.
Yes.
See, those guys are quick to the ball.
This time the Dragons come out and twins to the right. And looks like Riley Kazee has come in at that wing for Steeler Leap. He's going to, and that pass is incomplete. Peyton Jackson tried to hit Xander Smith out here on the outside. That ball didn't look like it came out very good.
No, I don't think he had his hands on the laces. Coach, it's 3rd and 9. This big play right here. Got to take advantage of turnovers when you get a chance.
There's Steeler. He's got, it doesn't look like he's coming back. He's got the toboggan on his head.
Well, and I don't think we're going to hear anything up here. What's wrong with him?
Jackson takes a snap, drops back, and he throws, and his arm is hit as he's going forward, and it's an incomplete pass. That's going to bring up 4th down and 9 yards to go for the Dragons. And it looks like they're going to go for it.
Coach Jackson took a pretty good shot. It looks like his right shoulder is hurting pretty bad.
Yeah, he's bent over, holding his right arm down.
We're going to go to the Wildcats,
come
Xander
out.
Schmidt.
Xander Smith's going to go in.
Yeah, that right arm's not looking good at all.
He runs out with it dangling to his right. Yeah, he was hit on the pass attempt. Dragons have to call timeout. The play clock was running down. Melvin Cunningham calls timeout.
Somebody got a stinger on that shoulder.
Right. He's moving around pretty good now. I believe that's Joe Lambie out taking a look at him.
I'm going to say he's got a stinger. And for you guys at home, you have a bunch of nerves up there in that shoulder, and if that gets hit the wrong way,
right,
that arm gets a little bit numb, and you can't do anything.
Well, right now the Dragons are without the services of Steeler Leap and Peyton Jackson. Let's hope Peyton is able to recover. Losing Steeler Leap is a big blow to the offense and defense. Dragons come out. They've got twins to the right with the wing right, one receiver left. Xander Schmidt takes it. He rolls to his right. He looks down. He throws deep. Pretty ball down there for, oh my, right on the money to Bryson Hunt. And it's dropped in the end zone. And West Jefferson Rough Riders are going to take over at their
Coach,
own 40-yard line. Boy, that ball was
perfect,
beautiful. Perfect.
Bryson got his hands on it, just couldn't bring it in.
Couldn't bring it in.
Very nice.
I didn't know he had an arm like that, Coach. He was right on the money. 9 minutes, 47 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dragons trailing 19-8. Rough Riders come out, twins to the right and twins to the left. Bisher in the shotgun. Takes the snap, and he's going to hand off to Salyer. And he hits off right tackle, and he gets about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up second down, 7 yards to go for the Rough Riders. Ball at the 43-yard line.
We need to get a stop right here in this series.
It looks to me like the Rough Riders think they can run on the Fairland left side of the defense. They've ran about 4 plays off right tackle here. This time the receiver's a little wider to the right. Goes in motion, slot man. And they're going to run a quick pattern out here. And the reception is good, and its yardage is good enough for a first down. And that is M.J. Book on the reception for the Rough Riders.
Well, we missed a tackle out there, Coach, and allowed him to get those extra yards for the first.
And faked the run to the left and turned back around to the right. Book caught it and was able to get the necessary yardage for the first down. This time they got twins to the right, or trips to the right, and one receiver left. Hands off Salyer again. And he's going to get about 8 or 9.
Coach, they found something on that left side of the Dragons line, and their right side, and they're just taking advantage of whatever that is and just getting outside on us.
Yeah, a gain of 9 on the play. Ball at the Fairland Dragon, 39-yard line. Fisher comes in from the sideline with the play. Now they're going to have trip receivers to the left and one receiver right. Fisher takes a snap. He's looking deep. He's going down the right sideline deep, and that ball's out of bounds. That'll be incomplete. We'll bring up 3rd and 1. That's a good play call on 2nd and 1.
Absolutely.
Go deep.
Absolutely.
It was a very manageable 3rd down. Probably going to see Salyer off tackle again.
I bet you're right.
This time they come out in the tight set to the right and left. Fisher, hands to Sire. He's off the right side again. He's got room. He's down the right sideline, and he's finally knocked out of bounds.
Coach Dragon's got a lot of missed tackles there. Oh, you know who we forgot to give a shout out to? The two guys down at the gate tonight, Dwayne and Rick. I believe that was it, right? Dwayne and Rick. Guys, thank you for helping us down there tonight.
Yeah, they didn't have our names on the pass list, and this guy said, "Don't worry about it. Go on in." Gave us a name or our official Ohio High School Athletic Association badges and let us come on in. Dwayne and Rick, we thank you. Fisher takes a handoff, fakes the jet sweep, and hands to Sire. He goes up the middle this time, and the Dragons were ready. No gain on the play. It's going to be second down and 10 as Andrew Schmidt on the stop for the Dragons. Ball resting on the 17-yard line of the Dragons.
Dragons need to get a stop in this drive.
Got to have one here. Trip receivers to the left. Two receivers right. Empty backfield. Got a snap. And they run a jet sweep to Sire, and he's in the end zone. Ran around the left side, cut it up, and he is in for the score, and that's going to push the score up 25-8 with the extra point pending. And on to kick the extra point, Aiden Clerico. Kick is up. It's good. That's going to push the lead to 26-8. West Jefferson extend their lead.
Well, they've done what they've wanted to do. I'm surprised they've run the ball on us. They've got 100 yards rushing on us. They've run the ball.
But 2 passes, I think, on that drive. And
they came in as a really throwing heavy pass, team.
Well, they found something on that left side of the Dragons defense, and they've exploited it here the entire second half. That little jet sweep right there was one of the few plays they've run to the right side of the Fairland defense. Sire made a great cut, turned it up, and was able to find this end zone.
Well, you don't get this far in the playoffs and be a slouch.
They're a very good, well-seasoned ball club, well-coached. Clerico approaches the ball, and this time he's going to kick it deep and down to the right side, and that's going out of bounds. That's going to give the Dragons the ball, I think, at the 35. Used to be the 40, Coach. I think they moved it back 5. And that's exactly where they're going to place it, on the left hash.
You want to know something? That's a good coaching move, because when they pooched it, we've gotten almost to the 5th year farther. So, hey, I'll give that guy credit. Smart move.
Dragons come out. They've got twin receivers to the right and left. And I think is that Jackson back in there? Yes. He throws it out of bounds, intended for Bryson Hunt on the left. And I think they have a second down, 10 yards to go. Dragons come out with trip receivers to the right this time. And Cam Kitts to the left. Jackson takes a snap, rolls to his right, looks down the field. He's got Bryson Hunt, and he's got it. And he's still on his feet, turning for all he can get, and he's down close to the 25-yard line of the Rough Riders. Great throw and catch there. Good throw by Peyton Jackson, and a great catch by Bryson Hunt.
And Coach, great yards after the catch right there.
Yes, really got it a good, tough 10 or 12 yards after the catch. Jackson, 3 receivers to the left, and he's looking to throw left. Now he's going deep again. This time they got it. That was intended for Cam Kitts, and he was hit and pulled down before the ball got there, and the official got him for the pass interference. That's going to give him 15 from the line of scrimmage and an automatic first down for the Dragons, who now have the ball sitting on the West Jefferson 18-yard line.
And, Coach, we got Xander Schmidt in there at quarterback.
Yeah, I think Peyton's still hurting. He was hanging his arm a little bit. I see that Steeler Leap has put his helmet on. You reckon he's thinking about going back in?
I don't think that's his choice.
No, I don't think so. Brumfield goes to the left. It's a direct snap to Xander, and he's going to be hauled down after about a 1-yard gain. And J.D. Brumfield leading for him.
Well, I'll tell you
but
what.
That defense of West Jefferson really swarms to the football.
I think that was the corner, either corner or safety got out there and did a great job. Xander usually can get on the outside.
Right. He picks up 1 on the play. We're going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 17-yard line. This time, Xander is in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Brumfield leading, looking backside, picks up. Pass was intended for number 1, Cam Kitts, and the ball was a little too high. It sails out of bounds, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Dragons, who really need to dent the scoreboard here, Coach.
Yes, they do. This is, well, Coach, you're in 4-down territory anyway, so you're going to have to go. I mean, look at the score right now. It's 26-8. You've got to get some kind of points. You need touchdowns. I don't think that a field goal is going to do you any good.
Touchdown, 2 extra points still puts us 10 points behind. Now we got trip receivers to the right. And Jackson is back in there, quarterback. He takes it, and he throws fade pattern out to the left, a little too high for Cam Kitts. Brings up 4th down, 9 yards to go for the Dragons.
Big play right here.
Yeah, they're not going to be kicking any field goals here. Dragons will go for it. 4th and 9. Trip receivers to the right. Jackson in the shotgun. Brumfield offset to his right. He drops straight back. He looks, and he overthrows. It was intended for Xander Schmidt. And West Jefferson is going to take over on downs. It'll be 1st down and 10.
Coach, I'm
at
not
their
so
own
sure
12-yard line.
Peyton Jackson's arm's still not hurting him. He's got that thing hanging down, and he doesn't look like he's all the way there.
No, but you got to give him credit for trying.
Absolutely.
West Jefferson comes out in that tight formation again. Slot to the left, slot right. Bisher in the shotgun. Behind him in the pistol is Salyer. And he fumbles it and falls on it. Bisher fumbled the snap. It might have been a little bit off to his left, but he jumped on it quickly, and that's going to be about a 5-yard loss. Going to bring up 2nd down and 15 yards to go. Ball at the 7-yard line. A good place for a turnover here, Coach.
Absolutely. You know, we talked about on the way up about we need to get some interceptions. This would be a perfect place for us to pick one off right here.
You got trip receivers to the right. Tight end left. He hands to Sire. He turns it up the right side again. He drops the ball.
That's his second fumble.
And I don't know who got it, but they're calling timeout, and the officials down in the
I think they recovered.
on the pile, and it's going to be Rough Rider ball. Ball sitting right about the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up, move it back. No, it's on the 20. It'll be second, third down and 2 yards to go for the Rough Riders. Hit big down here if the Dragons can hold. They got
Huge.
4 receivers to the right. Salyer. And he's going to hand to Salyer. He turns it up, and it's going to be close. Going to be close. Oh, they might have to measure this one, Coach.
Oh, he's sending the punting unit.
Yes. It's going to be 4th down and about a half yard to go. That Coach Fisher's not going to mess around. He's going to punt it away.
Coach, from here, it looked like he got further.
There's a snap and the kick. It's a wobbly kick, and it doesn't go far. It's only going to make it about, maybe about 18 yards. The ball's going to be on the Rough Rider, close to the 40, maybe the 39.
Great field position.
Great field position.
Need to make something happen here.
Boy, if the Dragons could have got a score there last time. They definitely need one here. We'll see Peyton Jackson comes back in for the Dragons at quarterback. And we're going to send 3 receivers to the right and 1 left. Jackson rolls out and he's running the option. Brumfield, he's looking for some room. He's not going to get much, maybe 1 or 2 yards. You know, they've neutralized J.D. Brumfield pretty good.
They have.
He got off to a pretty good start in the beginning.
Coach, I'll be honest with you. Their front 4 has really taken most of our running game out. Their 2 linebackers. They've actually done a pretty good job.
Dragons come out and trips to the left. Single receiver to the right. Brumfield offset to the left of Jackson. He takes a snap, drops straight back, and they're looking for the screen. It's not there. Ooh, that was a great block by Brumfield. He laid that big boy out, and he's down. And
Well,
Jackson is going to be brought down for a loss of about 3 on the play.
That was a heck of a block, but that was legal.
Yeah, it was legal. I believe that's 65, Asher Wilson.
Let's hope he's okay. I didn't see who blocked him.
It was J.D. Brumfield.
Okay, I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's what you call laying the wood to him. The old slobber knocker.
Took him out back of the woodshed.
But we hope that young man is okay. He looks like he's about ready to get up.
Coach, we got time for an update. Ironton Fighting Tigers 14, Withersburg Pirates 10 in the 4th quarter. And Charlie wanted me to let everybody know we have 1,120 subscribers at the moment.
I think that was Jonas Fitzgerald, number 66. That was the injured player. He's up and walking off the field, which is a good thing. Bring up 3rd down and 13 to go for the Dragons. All on the 42.
4 down territory, Coach. 4 down
Sure.
territory.
I don't know what's going on here. They got a little. Twin receivers right and left for the Dragons. Jackson takes it, drops straight back. He's going deep down the middle, and he's got
Interference right there.
Another pass interference call. This time on number 2, Adam Fry. He hit the receiver, and the receiver's down. I didn't catch the number there. That might be Xander. I'm not sure. He's up. No, that's number 1, Cam Kitts. But he's up and running off the field now. That's going to be 15-yard penalty. And
Steeler Leap's coming back in the game, Coach.
Steeler Leap back in the game. Boy, that's a great sign. That ball's going to be down to the 26-yard line. First down and 10 for the Dragons. Peyton Jackson brings into play from Coach Cunningham. We got trip receivers to the left, 1 right. Jackson in the shotgun. Brumfield offset to his left. He throws the quick out here to, I think it's, I'm not sure, but that's going to be a gain of about 7 or 8 yards for the Dragons. That's Steeler Leap on the catch. Ball's now at the 19-yard line. Brings up second down, 3 yards to go. 7-yard gain on that pitch and catch. We got twin receivers right and left for the Dragons. Jackson takes the snap, drops back again. Now he tucks it and goes, and he's brought down. And we got a fumble. And Rough Riders have recovered.
Coach, I still don't think his right arm's.
He's playing hurt. And they're going to take over at their own 22-yard line. West Jefferson comes up with that fumble. They come out with twin receivers to the right and 2 to the left. They're going to hand this ball off to Sire, going off right tackle. This is the play that's killed the Dragons here in the second half, and that's exactly what they do. He's off right tackle for about 3-yard gain. Going to bring up second down and 7. Ball at the 25-yard line.
Quick update, Coach. Fort Fry 42-0 over Barnesville.
Looks like Fort Fry is going to play for a regional championship again this year. Same set, twins right and left. And they're running, this time they ran him right up the middle, and he was stopped right at the line of scrimmage. He might have gained 1 on the play. No, that's a loss. And it's going to bring up third down and a long 8. They lost 1 on that play. Takes the ball. Well, they lost 2. Takes the ball back to 23. They got twins a little wider to the left this time. 1 receiver right with the wing right. Vischer. He takes a snap. He fakes the handoff. He rolls right, and he's dropped in the backfield. I think that's Xander Schmidt. Yep. Xander got him in the backfield.
Was that Xander or was that JD?
That's JD. My bad.
Well, I couldn't tell either.
Well,
for sure.
you know, he's got that patented gorilla mentality after he makes a great play. And that was J.D. Brumfield on the sack. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Dragons trail 26-8 here in the Division 6, Region 23 semifinal. Ohio State high school football playoff game.
Coach, I think I'm going to turn the heat on.
Not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm about ready to put my coat back on. When play resumes, the Rough Riders are going to be punting at their 16-yard line. Dragons have held to be 4th down and 16 to go.
I guess you couldn't hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Rough Riders come out in punt formation. Aiden Clerico back to punt for the Rough Riders. Snap is good. Clerico gets the kickoff. End over end toward the left. And it's going to be down at the 42-yard line. If there's one weakness that I've noticed, it's probably their punting game.
Yep.
They haven't.
I really don't think they have anything else.
They haven't got much on the punt, but I mean their kicking game's pretty solid with Clerico as a kickoff man and extra point field goal, but as punter, it's not really up to snuff tonight. Dragons come out in twins right and left. Jackson back in at quarterback. He takes the snap and hands to Brumfield. He goes off tackle, and he gets about 5. Make it 4 on the play to bring up 2nd down, 6 yards to go.
That's the best carry JD's had for a while.
Yes. Same set, twins right and left. Brumfield offset to the left of Jackson. He fakes the handoff, runs the quick hitter out here to Cam Kitts. And he gets about 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Dragons. Ball's sitting on the 36-yard line of West Jefferson.
West Jefferson's got one down over on the 40-yard line, Coach.
They're going to take a timeout for an injured player. Is that 56? Yes, Canyon Snyder. He got up and ran off field. He's going to be fine. Dragons come out and trips to the right this time. Leap, Hunt, Schmidt to the right. Cam Kitts to the left. Jackson rolls to his right. He throws it out there, and that was incomplete. Intended for Xander Schmidt. A little bit behind him. He almost made a great one-handed snag there. That's bringing up 4th down and 4, and I'm sure the Dragons will go for it.
Coach, that was the same play they ran in the first quarter that got picked off, a little flood pass.
This time the Dragons will be in twins to the right, twins left. Kitts and Hunt to the left. Leap and Schmidt to the right. Brumfield offset to the right of Jackson. Jackson barks a signal at, takes the snap, drops straight back. He's going down the field for, that's interference. Oh, they didn't call that. Oh, he definitely hit him before the ball got there. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. West Jefferson is going to take over on downs. The ball at their own 31-yard line, 36-yard line. West Jefferson comes out in that tight slot to both sides. This time Salyer's offset to the left of Bisher. They run the jet sweep to number 2, and the Dragons are ready for that. Number 2 is Adam Fry. Running the jet sweep to the left. And the Dragons were ready for it. J.D. Brumfield on the stop for the Dragons. Loss of 3 on the play brings up second down, 13 to go. We have 10 minutes and 12 seconds on a running clock left in the ball game. Fisher takes a snap, hands to Sire. He's off the left side this time, and he brought down after a minimal gain of about 1. It's going to bring up third down and 13. No gain on the play.
Coach, that was a lot better defense that time. A lot better defense.
Fisher comes out, and he's got 2 backs in the backfield with him this time. Twins to the right, 1 left. Takes a snap, drops back, looking deep. He's going down the middle. And back there is Cam Kitts. He overthrew number 2, Adam Fry. But Cam Kitts made a diving attempt for the interception just off his fingertips. And it'll bring up 4th down, 13 to go. And in for the Rough Riders is the punting unit. Aiden Clerico back to punt. Back deep for the Dragons, number 10, Bryson Hunt. There's the snap, there's the kick. A little better kick this time, but it's going to spin backwards. And it's downed right there by number 4. That is Anthony Holder. Downs it. And the Dragons are going to take over at their own 43-yard line.
Again, pretty good field position.
Yeah, we've not been able to take advantage.
I'm going to agree with you. The only weakness they seem to have is their punt game.
Yes, but they've got a great defense.
Absolutely.
They really rally to the ball. We're in the 4th, 2, 5 deep. Jackson takes a snap, fakes, and he's going to be dropped right there by number 73. That is a backup lineman, defensive lineman, Corbin Jeffers.
Looks like we got Casey Hudson down.
Casey Hudson is now down for the Dragons. Pretty hard-hitting ball club, Coach. I mean,
they're very physical.
There's been a lot of players down tonight on both sides. And Casey Hudson's up. He's walking off the field. He wants to get back in the huddle, Coach, but he's got to be out for one play. Dragons come out with twin receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Jackson in the backfield, and it's Cam Kitts. And he completes the pass to, that was J.D. Brumfield blocking for him. He completes the pass to Cam Kitts, and there's no gain on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 10 yards to go for the Dragons. There was a gain on the play. There was a loss on the play before. But he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. The Dragons come out with trips to the right, one left. Jackson looking. He throws it. Oh, my goodness.
No, that was
Ran
an
the hook
incomplete
and ladder.
Did he even have possession of that, Coach?
Well, he did try to lateral it backwards, and they're calling it a fumble. And Rough Riders are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
I don't think he ever established possession of the ball.
Well, it happened so quick, Coach. I see your point. But he did try to lateral it back to Brumfield, and the lateral was off. And so the Rough Rider ball, their own 48, Twins right and Twins left. Shire in the pistol behind Bisher. St. Fry in motion. And he turns, runs a quick hitter out here to Book, MJ Book. And he's going to gain about 4 on the play. Brings up second down, 6 to go. Ball at the Dragon 48-yard line.
And we got another one
And
down.
Book is down this time. It looks like he might have cramp the way he's holding his foot back.
Young man's played a good game tonight.
Yes, he has.
Well, Coach, I'm looking. It's still Ironton 14, Wheelersburg 10 in the fourth quarter.
Wow, that's a close one. Like you told me, you didn't think it was going to be a blowout this time. Book is up, and he's going to trot off the field. He's going to be fine. Ooh. Trip receivers to the left, wing to the right, hands off to Shire, and he's got he fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by the Dragons. That's about his third fumble of the game. Riley Kazee jumps on it, and the Dragons are going to take over at about their own 34-yard line.
Coach, that might be their other Achilles heel.
Yep.
Right there. Oh, by the way, we have an update. Wheelersburg 17, Ironton 14, fourth quarter.
Wow. Big upset in the making there. Well, I wouldn't call it real big. Wheelersburg, good ball club. Dragons come out with trip receivers to the right, one left. Brumfield in the backfield, offset to Jackson's left. Jackson takes a snap, drops. He's under heavy pressure. They're running the screen out here to Brumfield. He's taken down after about a 4-yard gain. And it'll bring up second down, 6 yards to go. Ball at the 38-yard line. Jackson takes it. He's looking. He turns it up, and he's going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. And, man, they're on him quick. They're getting a great rush out of their defensive front and their linebackers. I think they had a little corner blitz that time. Twin receivers right and left for the Dragons this time. Jackson takes a snap. He throws a quick one out here to Jason, Steeler leap. The ball is incomplete.
First down.
They called that no, they called it incomplete. Coach.
Incomplete, okay.
It's going to be bring up fourth down Fourth down for the Dragons. And they've got no other recourse but to go for it. Although they are on their own 38-yard line. Twins right and left. Jackson takes a snap, drops straight back, looks to the right, and they're calling that incomplete. And Rough Riders going to take over on downs at the Dragon 38-yard line.
I think Steeler's hurting.
You can tell he's holding his head, and he went down pretty hard there on that attempted reception. And
Pass is a little high. I've noticed since Peyton got hurt, a lot of his passes have been high.
Yeah. No question about it. The Dragons got some kids playing hurt. Steeler comes out. Got 4 receivers to the left. They hand the ball off to Sire, and he's right up the middle. He's got a big gain of about 25 yards, 23 yards on the carry. And that's going to be a first down and 10 at the Dragon 15-yard line. Kid runs hard.
Just got to control his fumbles. He's had 3 fumbles
he's
tonight.
He's only 5'10", 170-pound senior. Yeah, you're right. His biggest bugaboo has been the fumble.
I'd say he's probably got 100 yards rushing.
Oh, at least. And they come out with 4 receivers to the right again. Shire behind Bisher. They send the end to the left. The hand off to. But the Dragons are ready for that. He didn't get much. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be down at the line of scrimmage. Number 2, J.D. Brumfield on the tackle for the Dragons. And it looks like we got one down again. This time, I believe it is the Book, MJ Book, number 21, hobbles out to the sideline. Rough Rider ball on the 15, second down 10. This time he runs the bootleg to the right, and he's got one open in the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown. MJ Book on the reception. And he's got it in the back of the end zone. And that's going to extend the lead to 32-8. West Jefferson in control of this game now. On for the extra point, Aiden Clerico.
Coach, I believe the fat lady is warming up.
Yeah.
You know what? We need to give them that offensive and defensive line from them credit.
Sure.
I think that's been the difference in the game.
And that's going to extend the lead to 33-8. West Jefferson with 5 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the ball game. West Jefferson has extended their lead out to 25 points. My son-in-law just texted me. Matt Whitley. He said, load up the bus. Well, I'm not going to take anything away from this season.
Absolutely not.
Record-setting season for the Dragons. Another good run into the playoffs, their third playoff game. And very talented team. Have a lot of those youngsters coming back next year.
Yeah. You know, you got to give the Rough Riders credit. They've
Absolutely.
come
They
in and
played
just
a great game. They're well coached. Their defense flies to the ball. And you got to give them credit for that's Xander Schmidt on the reception. And he's knocked out of bounds around the 21-yard line.
And Coach, I think that was designed to go to the right, and I think he just came and turned it back to the left.
Yes, he did. It'll be Dragons ball at their own 21. 4 minutes, 55 seconds to go in the ball game.
I'd like to see us come back and score right here.
Wrong. It's 26-yard line. Yeah, I don't think they're going to quit. Jackson takes it, hands off to Brumfield. He hits the hole running hard, and he's got about a 5-6 yard gain. Give him 6 on the play, bring up 2nd down and 4. Ball at the 32-yard line.
Coach, do we have enough guys in there that last play? Because somebody came in, nobody came out. Did we play with 10 last play?
Could have been, Coach. Trips to the right, hands off to Brumfield again, and he breaks loose and gets the 1st down. He's going to get 5 or 6 on the play. JD's a senior tailback for the Dragons. I think Melvin's just going to say, here, JD.
I'd like to see him bust one.
Yes. It's time they fake to him, run the quick hitter out to Xander. And he's not going to get much, maybe a yard on the play.
Coach, they had 9 helmets on that ball out there, right there. They're the quick.
They really rally to the football. Dragons come out and trip receivers to the left. Brumfield in the pistol. Jackson, he throws it deep. And it's picked off by number 21, MJ Book. And he's down the right sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds by Casey Hudson at around the 20-yard line. Their defense has just been outstanding. There's no other way to put it. They rally to the ball, and they're in good position. Seems to be at all times.
But that is just shows you they're a well-coached team.
Yes.
I mean, they got them in the right places where they need to be, and I mean, other than their fumbles, they haven't really made any mistakes. I mean,
Really. Their punting and their fumbles has been the only weakness I've seen. Bisher takes a snap, and he hands off to Sider, and he's around the left side. He's got room, and he is
coming back
in to the end zone, but we have flags on the field. We got a holding, I think, on West Jefferson. That's going to wipe that touchdown off the board. That holding occurred a couple yards in the backfield, so that's going to bring it back 12 yards from the original line of scrimmage. And it'll be 1st down and 22 to go for the Rough Riders. Fisher fumbles, but he falls on it. Looks like there was a mix-up in the backfield. Him and the back collided, knocked the ball loose from Fisher, but he was able to fall directly on it. And that's going to be another loss of about 4 yards, 3 yards. Bring up second down and 25 yards to go. Ball at Fairland 35-yard line. 2:33 on a running clock. West Jefferson takes a snap, hands it to Hayden Salyer, and he gains about maybe 5. And it's going to bring up third down and 20. Ball at the 30-yard line of the Dragons. Rough Riders send 3 receivers to the right and the wing to the left. We got flag, false start against the Rough Riders. That's going to bring up third down, 25. We're down to 1 minute and 46 seconds to go in the game. West Jefferson will advance, and it looks like they're going to be playing Beverly Fort Fry, who's got a 42-0 lead over Barnesville for the regional championship. Bisher takes a snap, hands to Hayden Salyer, and he goes off the left side for about 5-yard gain. They'll bring up fourth down and 21 yards to go. Ball at the Fairland 31.
Well, Coach, this has been a great football season for the Dragons.
Absolutely. You can't take nothing away from what these guys have accomplished. Record-setting victories, 10 victories, 1 defeat. They're going to go down tonight, but they've had an outstanding season. Hats off to Coach Cunningham and Coach Jackson and the rest of that crew. Jordan Michael. I don't know all the coaches, but they've done a great job. They got nothing to hang their heads about. I know they're not going to get the results that they wanted, but now we've got a delay of game. And Chillicothe is on the punt. It'll be fourth down, about 26 yards to go. I think they took that on purpose, Coach.
I think they did too.
Give the punter a little more room. Try to kill it down inside the 20. There's the snap, and there's the kick. He kicks it to the left, and it's out of bounds at about the 15. Make it the 17-yard line. And Dragons will take over at their own 17. We have 48.9 seconds to go in the game. The Dragons trail by 25. Scores 33-8. West Jefferson. West Jefferson's got a fine ball club.
Absolutely. Good luck to them next week against Fort Fry. I know Fort Fry's loaded.
Dragons are going to come out and twins to the left, the wing left. Jackson's going to back up and take a knee. And that's probably close to the next to last. That's probably the next to last play of the game.
I say the official may not chop it in, Coach.
I don't know. He may wait. Now they're going to down it again. And Jackson takes a knee. And there's 20 seconds to go in the game. That's going to be it. Dragons are going down 33-8. The West Jefferson Rough Riders. Excellent ball club. senior-laden ball club, and they played like seniors tonight, Coach.
Yes, they did.
9 on offense and 8 on defense. And the Dragons lined up. They're going to congratulate them at the 50-yard line. There's nothing else you can do except, you can't say the best team won tonight. It's simple as that.
That's right.
You got to give credit where credit's due. Their defense was outstanding, and they really exploited some weaknesses on that left side of the Fairland defense and ran the ball probably more tonight, and they ran it because we were under the impression they were going to throw it about 80 to 85% of the time, and I think they probably ran it in the second half 80 to 85% of the time. And Hayden Sire did a good job running the football for him, and M.J. Book would be my player of the game. He was an outstanding athlete and did a great job. But like I said, we got nothing to be ashamed of. Fairland Dragons had an outstanding year, and they're going to go down to their second defeat of the year, 10-2. Made a nice run in the playoffs, and you just take your hats off and say, hey, you guys whipped us tonight. As simple as that. And we wish them luck next week against Fort Fry. I personally hope they play as good as next week as they did tonight.
Well, I think they're going to run into a different beast next week.
Yes, Fort Fry is very tough. You're not the number 1 seed, but the number 3 seed has won tonight pretty handily, 33-8 over the Fairland Dragons, the number 2 seed. And Coach, there's nothing else to say except the better team won tonight, and the Dragons had an outstanding year. And I want to thank Doug. I want to thank you for all you do. This has been, so much fun, and appreciate the opportunity. I thank all of you fans out there for tuning in. We love the comments, and we appreciate all the.
But Coach, just think, we're not done. We've got winter sports to go.
Yeah, we'll probably be back on the air with some basketball here soon. Both the Dragons, boys and girls team. We've done a few games there, so Coach Carroll and I we'll be back. They're not going to get rid of us that easy.
We don't think.
No, not to my knowledge, but we thank you, Coach. You got any closing comments?
Well, I just want people to know that I have a blast with you and enjoy this. And if I'd have known back in the 90s that you and I'd be sitting right here right now, early 90s when I first started teaching, I'd have told you it's crazy. But we absolutely have a great time.
We enjoy it. We talked about it on the way up here how much we love doing what we do here. And like I said, it keeps us connected to the game. And
Charlie Dennison just sent me a message. He said, thank Charlie, too. We forgot Charlie.
Charlie, we love you, brother. We hope all's well, you and your wife.
Yes.
And we thank you for the opportunity. And thank you for all you do. So we're going to close now. We're going to wrap it up. Dragons go down 33-8 tonight to a very good West Jefferson Rough Rider football team. So with that, we're going to say good night, everyone.
Good night.